Okay. This is what used to be 104 Gray Street, where Elvie and her little baby daughter Starlette lived. Now, a few months ago, if you look way out there, that's where Christine Bain's home was, who was also killed in the tornado of 1962 in Milton, Florida. As you can see, there are no houses here. I am sure back then this was a trailer park. When I do my interviews and have the whole documentary put together, this will all be in it, and it would be nice for the residents of this town, because a lot of them are, you know, if they're still alive, which I do have a few that are alive, that are going to give me interviews. Am I still recording? But anyway, a lot of the young people here that are growing up and the new people that have come here, they don't, you know, they may not know about this history. And, you know, since I've been researching this subject of this tornado, it's actually been quite a few years. I like to get all my ducks in a row and really expose, like, you know, the history of this town. And, you know, even if it isn't remarkable, I mean, like I said, it happened so long ago. You know, these people don't need to be forgotten. And I so wish I had pictures. Maybe I'll get lucky and come across some of these interviews that'll put a face to some of these people, because, I mean, I can find their graves. It may take me a while, but I'd like to pay my respects, but I would love to put a picture to them, you know? So let's head on off to Serenity Gardens, where Elvie Helms and her little baby daughter Starlette are buried together. Okay, so I'm at Serenity Gardens, and there's a little office over there, so I decided that I would take my chances and see if the man inside would be able to help me locate Elvie and Starlette. I've been saying Starlette, but it's Starlette. And he did tell me whereabouts where her grave was. It's somewhere out here, and I'm fixing to take you there, and hopefully we will find it. He even told me about another man who died with his child that's buried out here too, whose last name is Barnes. But right now, if I come across Barnes's grave, I will get that. But right now, I'm looking for Elvie Helms and her baby daughter Starlette. And like I said, I mean, 1962, she was only a few months old. If she were alive today, that baby would be 60, and possibly her mother would be, what, in her 80s? Like, my mom's 81, so I just, you know, I want to, you know, let you know that tornado disasters, you know, just like the one in Bruton, everybody was really lucky that they survived that. They were really lucky. And I don't want to go to Bruton right now because I don't want to be in the way. They're dealing with their own, and I lived in Bruton, so that hit a little home to me too. And my son still works there. He lives in Milton, but he did tell me that it's really bad there. So if you know, my heart goes out to everybody in Bruton that was affected by this. Even if your home wasn't destroyed, you have to be traumatized by this. So let's see what we can find. Hopefully I'll have luck today in finding Miss Elvie Helms, who was only 20-something years old. She was young herself, and her baby daughter. So wish me luck. So as I was just about to get out of my car and go filming, wouldn't you figure it started raining. So let me turn this around. Yep, it's raining. Oh well. We're gonna do this anyway. I don't think it'll last very long. This Florida, folks. It could be storming 1 second and the next second. Oh God. Stupid stabilizer. So, let's see what we can do. I'll get back with you. Okay, so I'm walking around. I don't know how long my stabilizer will actually stabilize my phone. That's what it's supposed to do. So if it messes up, I'll just hold it with my hand. Let's start over here. Look at this beautiful monument. Ooh. And we'll start from there. How about that? He told me if I had trouble just to come back and he would try to help me. He's a nice man. You know what's funny? I mean, I've been out here a lot of times and there it goes again. Stupid thing. I've run into people that I knew in life that I didn't even know were dead. So, I mean, I can find them by accident, but I can't find what I'm actually looking for. So, let's see. Let's start it. He said it was in front of this monument out here in the open. So, let's just go row by row. I'll tell you what, so I don't lose battery, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it and let you know when I find it, if I find it. Okay, I gotta show you this because his name is Jack Black. You know, the comedian. Just has the same name. He was in the he was in World War II. So it's pretty cool. Jack Black. So again, like I said, when I first got here, it was raining, but it's not raining no more. It literally can change within a blink of an eye. It can rain, boom, back to sunshine. Still looking. The problem is a lot of these markers look a lot alike. So, you know, I look at dates, look at names. The dates are dead giveaways. You see 1962. It doesn't necessarily mean they died in the tornado, but it could be. I have another cemetery I'm going to go to that there's a bunch of people buried out there too. It's not as, some of the graves are not marked, they just have a name, but you know it's them because of, but just from looking at the obituaries. So I'm just going row by row because he did tell me before he left, he pointed in the general direction. And of course I looked on findagrave.com, and he did tell me, he was like, we're trying to actually get everything out here on findagrave.com so people can come and pay the respects, you know. I mean, this is obviously a perpetual care cemetery. It's always very nice. I personally love the one that my dad's buried in. It's a lot more historic. And I'm talking and not even looking, so hang on. My ADD's kicking in. So, yeah, let's go over here for a second. Wait, let me walk back this way. And I probably just came this way. But if I see any graves that have 1962 on it, I will look them up later. Because he did tell me, not only is Elvie and Starlette buried out here, but there's also a man with the last name of Barnes who died with his child in this tornado. So that it tells you how devastating this tornado really was in 1962. And I lived in Milton my entire life. I've experienced many hurricanes, and I have seen a tornado, and it was in Alabama. What I think happens, we're so close to the Gulf that it moves so fast that the tornadoes go right over us, and then they land in Bruton, which is just 30 minutes north of here. And that's the bad thing about it, but a lot of people don't realize that Florida ranks number 3 for tornadoes. Trails right behind Texas and, shoot, I don't remember. I said it in another video. Kansas, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, number 3. So there you go, out of 50 states. And we're not even in Tornado Alley. It's just we're flatlands, you know. There's no mountains to break them up. So, okay, I'm gonna keep looking. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have found Miss Elvie Louise. (1935 to 1962). Her husband passed away in 2010, and he's buried right next to her. This is the grave of Elvie Louise, who lost her life, what, almost 60 years ago in the Milton tornado of 1962. And you come right down here, Starlette Dawn Helms. Let's see, December 30th to from 1961 to March 31st, 1962, just a few months old. I found it. Wow. Just sit here and reflect a little bit, knowing that this child doesn't even, wasn't even old enough to remember having a life. And a tornado came through, a bad one. Killed a lot of people. If it kills one person, it's too much. So, I have found Miss Elvie and her daughter, who died the same day, March 31st, 1962. And there you go. Very sad.